All right, Paul, Sabah Homasi fight week, take 3. What are you thinking? You feeling comfortable with happening this time?
Yeah, like the weight is good, 175 pounds. Even though the weight cut 170 when I was supposed to fight him here pre-COVID, that weight cut was great as well. It was just Italy that went a little wrong. But yeah, I feel good. I've trained very well. Feel super sharp and just ready to go out there Friday night and put on a show.
And I spoke to him earlier, and he was talking about how this is a fight he's been calling for. He's been calling you out. He's done at the press conferences. What did you make of all that? Was there bad blood on your side too?
I don't know if has been calling me out so much. It's a fight that he'd like. If it's a fight that his team like for whatever reason. But I'm a terrible fight for him, and I think he has a kind of sort of overlooked everything I've done and what I'm about. He has not been in there with anybody like me. No matter what his team are telling him, like you can do this, you can do that. He hasn't been in there with a guy like me, and he's going to find that out Friday.
And he said that this all stemmed from some incident where you came up and was berating his team in a hotel or something. Do you have a different take on that?
Look, I remember that incident. I'm a lovely guy. I'm a nice guy, yeah. And 99% of the people that meet me will say that. But I'm a real guy. So if I hear you saying something while I'm on stage weighing in, then I'm going to come to you and I'm going to ask, well, why was you saying that? I'm right here in front of your face. And what happened is, Dustin Poirier was shouting some shit out while I'm trying to weigh in, and then as soon as I come down the lift, I see him and I just say, well, what was he saying? Say it now. And then he's on the defensive. Then his corner are talking up, and I put them in their place and say, look, I was here on my own. Like, there's 4 of you guys. If you want it, you can get it. That's the type of guy I am. I'll fuck all of you up right now outside of a cage, and that's what it was.
And for some of the rivalries you've had in the past, where does this stack up? Is this on your radar at all in your top 5, or is it not really?
This is not really a rivalry. It was just that situation. Yeah. I thought, like, because Poirier, prior to that, was saying, he was like saying what's up, and I thought, oh, he's a cool guy, even though he's cornering the guy I'm fighting. And then I hear in the video he's shouting some shit off stage, so I thought, oh, that's a bit of a snake. So I have to ask him why he's doing that, and that was it. It's not really a rivalry. It is what it is. I have to fight this guy, and I'm going to fight him on Friday. I'm going to beat him up. That's it.
And after your last fight was canceled, you kind of made a comment that you thought that this one would be the last one for you. Are you staying true to that? Is this going to be the last time we see you?
175 pounds is my weight class. 170 pounds is too hard on my body, and I'm not getting any younger. So, unless the fights are 175 pounds, or unless the fight's for a title, then this is going to be my last fight.
And there's been a lot of talk about maybe implementing new weight classes. Would you be, obviously, I'm in your current situation, but do you think for the sport as a whole it would be a good thing going forward?
Definitely, because I'm not the biggest welterweight, and I've competed at middleweight earlier on in my career, but I think that the jump between weights is a little bit too much, and I think that for me anyway, this is my weight. It's the push from 79 kilos down to 77, which is where I have the most difficulties, and it's where my body's telling me, like, look, you shouldn't be going any lower than this. My body's physically telling me this, as happened in Italy, that your body's not supposed to be down at this weight. So ideally, I'd like to keep competing at this weight, whether they make a new weight class or not, here at Bellator. I know other promotions have done differently, but I feel like I'm a 175-pound fighter, not a 170-pound fighter.
And I'm not sure what your contractual status is with Bellator or anything, but have you talked to them at all about potentially continuing to fight at 175 for them?
I don't know. Luckily, Homasi agreed to make the fight 175 pounds, so we was able to do that. Going forward, who knows? Like I said, if I can't physically fight at 170 pounds unless the offer is extremely lucrative, and for a title, 175 pound is my weight, not 170. Sorry.
Gotcha. Well, if this is your last fight, I appreciate everything you've done for the sport. It's been fun to watch you.
Thank you.
Last thing, when the talk's over, it's time for the cage door to close and you guys step in there. What do you see going down on Friday?
I see me being super sharp, faster than he expected, stronger than he expected, more explosive than he expected. I see all that coming on top of him shooting for a takedown, me stuffing the takedown. He's going to get tired. whether it's the first or the second round, he's going to get knocked out from exhaustion and me just being razor sharp.
I wish you the best of luck in that,
Yes,
and appreciate the time, Paul.
100%.